All sportsmen and women strive to excel, but not many are able to achieve it. It is just the select few with the right qualities who make it to the top. This week, we meet India's H.S Prannoy, who is one of the players to look out for at the elite level. A silver medalist at the 2010 Youth Olympics and a bronze in the BWF World Junior Championships were supposed to pave the way for the young star to make a splash in the senior circuit. But fate dealt a heavy blow.
Injuries are one of the toughest times. I feel the players get really disappointed, and 2011-2012 was really tough for me because I had a couple of injuries, not just one injury. I had twisted my knee and 3 months layoff because of that. Then after coming from knee injury, I again suffered a back injury, and that was kind of really a bad one, and I missed almost 6 to 7 months.
Our camera took us to Hyderabad to catch up with the Kerala-born shuttler. He spoke to us about how his injuries had taught him to be a better player and his hopes and dreams for the coming year. Prannoy was already a state champion in his age group back home when he embarked on the next phase of his badminton journey at the famed Gopichand Badminton Academy. After his World Junior and Youth Olympic performances of 2010, he was on his way to breaking into the senior international badminton scene.
I feel that really gave me great confidence because that was my last year in juniors. So I need to work really hard for the next 2 years or 3 years to come up into the senior level. And I knew it's going to be really tough, but that silver medal made it much more easier for me to come into the senior level.
The right-hander clinched silver at the Bahrain International Challenge before knee injury took him off the court for 3 months. Throughout 2011 and 2012, he was plagued by injuries, but was determined to keep himself in shape.
When I was having a back injury, I think the things were tough. I couldn't do anything because the doctor prescribed me almost 2 to 3 months complete off. But after I could really start doing something, then I started to run every day, and I thought like everyday gym sessions was tough because you're mentally you are little bit on the lower side because you know you are not going to play for the next couple of months, but still you need to push on your strength aspect, and I was doing that really regularly, and that was tough, but I think that made me much more fitter at that point of time.
He finally returned injury-free in 2013 and nabbed a bronze medal at the Yonex Polish Open in March. By August that year, the then 21-year-old had broken into the top 50 in men's singles. 2014 was Prannoy's year, with numerous semi-final and final finishes, including his maiden senior title at the Yonex Sunrise Indonesian Masters.
I think that was really special because playing against Indonesians in Indonesia is kind of toughest as far as I am concerned because like in Indonesia, like badminton is considered as the cricket, like how cricket has been considered in our country. So it's really tough to play against their home players. So I think that year I played really well, and I would rate my Indonesia Masters as my one of the best wins.
He ended his 2014 as the third highest ranked Indian men's singles players after K. Srikanth and Kashyap Parupalli. Prannoy's form continued in 2015 with a series of high-profile upsets, including the likes of Denmark's Janne Jorgensen in India and Singapore. A foot injury, though, put a halt on India's rising star. But having gone through the ordeal for a third time, Prannoy learned to turn his injury into a time of learning.
I think during injury times, you are much more aware of your weak points basically, and you start to work much more on your weaker side, and it automatically becomes strong. So that's a good part of the injuries.
He made a return in August last year, ranked 12th in the world, the highest in his career at the BWF World Championships, and made the last 16. On his good days, Prannoy seems capable of anything. He even took down the legendary Lindan in the first round of the Yonex French Open last year.
When you are playing against a higher ranked opponent, there's very less pressure on you because you know he's higher ranked and you don't have anything to lose. And in that mindset, you just play very freely.
2015 has been a roller coaster in terms of achievements, but the 23-year-old is looking forward to this year with optimism. He recently guided India to a semi-final spot in the Badminton Asia Team Championships, helping his team qualify for the prestigious 2016 Thomas Cup Finals. And with the Rio Olympics just around the corner, the race to qualify for the biggest sporting stage is getting more intense. Prannoy's current world ranking of 26 means he has some catching up to do. The Indian shuttler is not giving up the fight for a place in Brazil, but there are more pressing matters on his mind right now.
I think first thing is to be injury free. That is the biggest, biggest tough task. And because if you're injury free, I think 50% of the work is done. I think I would really like to be in the top 10 of the world in the next 4 to 5 months. So that is the immediate target for me, to play 3-4 really good tournaments. And it's just not to play good tournaments. I think the win really matters. I think to go on and win a Super Series title or a GP Gold title would be the immediate aim. And I think, I have got the capabilities, and let's see how it goes in the next couple of months.
H.S Prannoy. Positive, strong-willed and injury-free. 2016 may well be the year he finally begins to fulfill his potential.